Hi guys, this is Ice13219 and today I'm going to be building an electric door using Tekkit Light. You can use Tekkit, but I personally prefer Tekkit Light generally. Okay, so basically this door can go up and down, and you use redstone to make it go up and down, but it actually uses frame motors. But redstone is just to power it, or to give it a signal. Then there's also solar panels, which I have here, blue alloy and battery boxes. All of this helps to actually power it, whereas the redstone, as I said, gives it the signal. So I've got my solar panels, my blue alloy and my battery box. So first of all I'm going to set up a power source. So just for the purpose of this, and it's going to be quite a small door, it's going to be, let's see, so I'm just quickly going to get my frame motors. No, so support frames. These are the things that you build your door out of. So I might go for one. Oh, sorry, I forgot the golden rule of building these. You should always dig two down. Just there, just so I can tell. So until I know how long the door is, I'm just going to do that just to remind me, really. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, break these, and 5. Well, that's not a big door, so I'm gonna send it 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna do 7 by 7. Just quickly gonna grab some grass to replace that. But I'm gonna say 7 by 7. So as I said, keeping to the golden rule, what I'm now gonna do is dig under this. Now, it might seem silly digging under it, but it does have its use later. Right, that's not quite the end, is it? Okay. Right, so I know that that's as far as it goes along now. So now I'm going to go 7 up on all of these. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, hang on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's now 7 high. I'm just going to quickly cut back in a second with this door. Okay guys, I'm back. So as you can see, I've just filled in that as a 7 by 7. So I now know how big my door is going to be. But now I'm finally going to make this power source. So what I personally like to do is give it the size of the actual door, the power source. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I will again cut back in a minute with this solar panel grid fully complete. Okay, so we now have done our solar panels. If you haven't actually filled this in yet, I'd advise you to pause the video now and quickly do that. Okay, great. Anyone who needed to pause it should have paused it by now. Brilliant. So I'm now going to run some blue alloy wire. I'll actually run it from this side. If I have to change it, I can. But I'll probably run it from this side, and then I'm going to put down a battery box. Now, as you will see, it's nice and bright. So there's power coming into all of these. If I now check inside my battery box, you'll see that this is full. So it's now outputting power from that into this. This is the main power that it will pull from. So as you'll see, that's slowly rising up due to power of the sun. So now what I am going to do is, I'm not going to need any of these again, but I can grab them if I do. I might actually get, now I won't need blue alloy. Don't need support frames again. So now what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to get like a base block that I'm going to build up around. Personally, I quite like to use marble bricks, like I said. They're my favourite. And then I will also just make it nice, because in Tekkit Light we also have sort of micro blocks. I'm going to now get marble micro block brick, which is marble brick cover. So I am also going to get some red alloy because it's a lot easier to use than red stone. Okay, and I will also get a timer here. And I'm also, now this bit is completely up to you. It uses the micro block covers. So any block from, any micro block cover from here, red power micro blocks, pretty much quite a lot of these. Any of, say, so you can use all of these. So everything on that row except for the cobblestone, and everything on that row, including that piece of cobblestone. So I'm going to get, I might get, I might go for pumpkin cover because it's something I've never done before. I'm just going to quickly make sure this is at day. Good. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use these covers to make your thingy look how it should do. So just, well, no, I say how it should do. You've got to cover all of these support frames in your chosen block. If it does double out, just destroy the one that's doubled out. Don't destroy the one that's glued on, otherwise you just have to replace it. So I'll just continue to do this onto my thingy, onto my door. So at the moment, even once I've filled it with pumpkin covers, it is just still not going to work because I haven't put on motors or anything. I've just done this. So I'm now going to cut now, and I will return in a minute. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've done most of this with my pumpkin. Now, pumpkin cover, but you can use any cover you want, as I said. So the last thing to do is go with the golden rule block. So you always have this. Now this is because you'll need to do what I'm doing to it. Oopsies, there we are. So I'm now covering this with that block. So that is us done in here to collect that drop. So I'm now going to come up here. What I've found about the pumpkin micro block is it takes the way it should be facing. So if it's like the back block, it won't show up the face. If it's the top block, it will show the top. Left shows up the left, right shows up the right, bottom shows up the bottom, and front it shows up the actual face, which I think is actually quite nice about the design. So just get rid of that because I'm not going to need it again. So the next thing to do is build up a sort of shell. But actually what I might do is I'm going to get my frame motors, which is the thing that actually moves the block. Then I'm also going to get a sonic screwdriver. This allows me to move the block that I've placed, the frame motors. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly build this here, just so I can like put the block on something. So that's good. So this motor, I want it to be facing down. So how you tell is, how I like to tell is, so if it's facing down, I put one down and I just check the angles, so that's alright. This one is going to make stuff go down, but I want this to go up, so I'm going to test it on here. I'm going to click this until it goes up. Click it once, click it twice. Oh, no. Okay, so I've done that. So now that's facing up and the little line there is down. So I'm going to make this little line here face down as it is there. So then I'm done with that. So I'm now going to put this to how this one's going to be placed. I want this, in fact no, should that be going up? Sorry guys, completely cancel that. I'm going to put that on, and that is facing, the arrow's facing up, well no, the line's facing up there, and so that will make it go down. So I actually want this to be the the other way round, so it makes it go up. So the line should be facing down. Sorry guys, so there we are. So now I want this one to be facing up. This one is a lot easier to place because you can just look at it, that one. Yeah, that one should be looking down. There we are, perfect. So what I'm now going to do is, if I can remember correctly, I think it has to go back one. Yeah. So I can access, so that I can power it all. It needs to go back one here, like this, and it needs to just generally cover most of it. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to bundle the cables. I'm going to bundle the two redstone carrying cables together, but for now I'm just going to make a few patterns, a few paths along for me to be able to run the wiring along. So that's that all in place along here. So I'll now just build 3 paths down, even though I might only need 2, but you know, it's a bit like when you're baking, you can always add more water, but you can never add less, but you can never take it away. So, but with this, it's a little bit different. I can add more and take them away if I don't need them. So John, just cancel that comment completely, it was silly. Anyway, so here is this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run the redstone. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to get bundled cable. Oh no, sorry, I forgot. Can't use normal vanilla Minecraft searcher. I'm going to use bundled cable here, and I'm going to pick. I'm going to say orange insulated cable or insulated wire, and I'm going to go for blue insulated wire, which is, I'm going to go for dark blue for once, or just normal blue. So what I'm just going to quickly do is, I'm going to get rid of these because I'm not going to need these again, and I'm going to get a lever. Ooh, that's blue lever here, and a sign. Okay, so I have actually done this a little bit differently before in my own worlds, but it does use up a lot of power that way. I'm just quickly going to turn this to day, but this way it uses less power, but it can get stuck, which isn't the best thing in the world because it tends to delete blocks, and then you really are screwed. So anyway, yeah, right. So I'm going to dig underneath here, and if I remember correctly, I think I can take power along here. I think I can. Yeah, should be able to. I'm going to run it down here. Now, I know at the moment this is all been connected up, but I will bring these streams along this way and along that way, so I can convert it into a different way. But yeah, so connect that up. Now what I want to do is, I want to get covers and put them in between here, because this will actually cut off the flow of redstone. To make it nice and neat, I'll put it there. Okay, yeah, so this like stops redstone from linking up. Now I'm just quickly going to test that these work by putting 2 levers on here. Now you're going to have an up lever and a down lever. Oh, please break that block. Oh well, place the lever. Silly. Replace this. Ah. No, not quite the right way. Perfect. No, not perfect. Right, I hate levers like this because you've got to try and line them up perfectly to keep them straight. Push that one. Brilliant. So I'm going to activate both of these. You see they're not linked up yet, so I'm safe to do this. So what I'm going to do now is, I know that these both work, so I'm going to set one colour for going up and one colour for going down. What I'm now going to do is, so I'm going to push 2 blocks here, just to back up a bit, and up 2. I can do that. So this one I'm going to say is up, and this one I'm going to say is down. Down. Good. So I'm now going to So down, which is up, which is this one, I'm going to make the up colour, which is that one, to so the up one is going to be, let's pick a colour. Up one's going to be orange. What I might actually do is I might just finish this here. Oh no. Right. Just let me fix what I've messed up and I'll be back in a... Okay guys, sorry about that. I had a bit of a problem. Anyway, so back to this. Yeah, so orange is going to be going up. So I'll set the up, which is this one, to orange. So now I can then convert both of those into blue alloy wire. So I might actually maybe bring it that way. I'm not sure. But anyway, so now I've set that one. I also want to set the blue one, which is down. Down. So I need to hook that up, put blue on the top. Okay. Now what I'm actually going to do now is use bundled cable to loop this around. I'm going to break in a hole where I can push this bit through. But I push that there. I'm going to orange here, and I'm also going to go around the side and put orange here. So now I've done that, that's bundled, and this is now bundled together. I'm now also going to have to power it, which is this one. So I'm going to get some blue alloy wire. What does that sign? Yes, I'm going to get blue alloy wire to power the actual gate. Let's just make this stay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to get my blue alloy, and we've got to make sure it links into both of these. Then I'm going to pull it down along here, down here, because this is now powering. This is now carrying power. I'm going to maybe bring it this way. So this should now suck power out of this box once I connect it up, but it won't suck it out yet because I haven't actually activated any of the redstone yet. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm now going to loop the bundled cable through here, like that. I might even bring it that way and up there. Boom. Okay, so bring it down there. So we now know that is going to work. But it won't work yet, but we've almost set this up now. So what I'm now going to do is I'll maybe bring it over here just to set this bit up. So basically what I'm going to do is you need to set up one of these on each end, but so long as the colours on each end of this actually match, you are okay. So, and then I'm going to have my timer there, that there, okay. So now just make another one, remembering to put the same colour stuff on each end. Oh, look, that's blue. So then I want to set that one to blue and put this one as blue. Put dot of red alloy there, which should link up into that. And connect this, and this to this. So then what I'm also going to do is from here, I'm going to connect these. Now, in a second I'll show you why I've left a gap in between those two pieces of redstone. First of all, I'm just going to bring this along here and bring it over to the power, over to the levers and control board really. So I'm just quickly going to dig a hole under here, just so I can run it under. I'll dig it, say 2 down, but you know, essentially I don't even need it to be 1 deep, but I'm just going to make it 2 deep just because I can. You know, you only live once. Anyway, so roll this along here and here and make it fall down this. I'll connect this bit up so it's all connected. Make that way, and I'm going to need a block there to leave it up. That's that sorted. Bring it up, so yeah, now just depends how you set this out. You know, you can power it in different places, but it just works quite nicely like this, I think. You know, normally when I do it, when I do it on a bigger scale, I can say buildings and stuff, I always make it look a lot neater, but because this is just like really a tutorial showing you the basics of doing it, I'm thinking, oh, there's no point, because there really isn't making it. There's no point making it pretty if this is just a little sort of test thing. So I'm just gonna do that up there. I'm gonna replace this with orange as it was before, and with these, what you'll notice, which I quite like about this block, about this different like alloys and covers and stuff, is that 2 colours of jacketed wire don't connect up, which is very neat. So that's okay. So we're now almost there. What I'm going to do now is connect these 2 into my bundled cable, as I said before, because it all needs to loop up. Brilliant, couldn't align that better. So now that's going to go along there and to there. So it's all powered and it's all almost set up. Now I'm going to get a timer, which is a device from, I think it's, can't remember what it's from actually, but yeah, just search in here, or I think it works in there, I'm not sure. Yeah, it works in there. So I'm going to grab my timer, just quickly make it day. What I have noticed is in Tekkit, days go a lot faster. Anyway, so put down this. So this is going to spaz out now. I need to set this to, I'm going to set this to, no, so what I quite like is 0.800 because that goes quite nicely. I'm quickly just going to activate these 2 levers, otherwise I'm going to get a little bit annoyed. Now this, I don't know what that's going to be doing right now. I think it's going to be trying to make it go down or up, I can't tell. Hate this. Hate when I get stuck in holes and my jump doesn't work and it's awkward, especially on YouTube. Right, do you know what? I'm going to cut back when I've... Okay, so I'm back out that hole. So I'm going to basically, so with this, what it does is it does have to sort of invert the signal. Oh, why can't I press levers? Oh, that's that one. Oh, that's that one. Brilliant. So yeah, as I said, I need to make these little timing devices. Why isn't that linking up? Oh, have I messed it up? I have, haven't I? Oopsies. Okay, so what I need to do is I actually need to maybe... Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this now. Could I maybe... Oh, I could maybe connect this. What I'm going to do is I'm first going to cut this off so it doesn't affect anything. Oh, yeah, what I could do is I could maybe connect this bit up along here. Okay, good. And then I'm going to connect this bit to the back. That's worked quite well actually. So I don't need any of this anymore because that's just going to be cut off, but I won't do that until a few minutes time. Yeah, so I've basically just cut that off, to be honest. So that should now run down here, and instead of this bit being linked up, that bit should be sitting there. All this should be disconnected completely. Okay. Right, so I'm going to disconnect that part of the circuit, and I'm going to reconnect it over to this bit so that it's all sorted. Brilliant. Hang on then. Okay. So now finally just put in my last timer. Again, set this to 0.800. There we are. Okay, so we're now ready to test if this works. I will literally just cut the video and go crazy if this doesn't work. So I'm going to activate this, make it go up. Okay, it's going up. Okay. So what I now need to do is cancel the up operation before I activate the down operation. So activate the down. Down there. Perfect. And as you will see, it's now sorted. Should that one still be running? Don't think it should. Oopsies. Oh yeah, so then I need to deactivate the down operation before I do anything else. So the last thing I'm quickly going to do is just bring up the fact. So remember when I told you the golden rule, always dig a hole underneath? Well, I don't need that hole underneath anymore. So just cover this up just to make it look nice. Brilliant. Lock that up. So we now have a gate that looks like a pumpkin. Okay, thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. I've been Icy1321.9. Goodbye.